Okay, maybe fourth time's the charm with a new SD card, and it's getting so late now that I'm having to use a ring light because the lighting's that bad. Anyway, hello, welcome to late afternoon, early evening one of Isolation Diaries, because guess what? I tested positive. Yay! It's okay, I'm trying to find the best in it though. I'm actually really appreciative of the fact that if I had to get it all, I've got it now, and I actually feel perfectly fine, which is the more annoying bit. But if I had to isolate this time last year, when I didn't have my lovely desk, and I had that big bookcase, and over here was all sorts going on, and I was sitting on the floor to work at a computer, I might have lost my mind. I thought I would keep a little record diary of what is going on while I'm stuck in this room. I am allowed downstairs to go outside. That is it. And I didn't go outside today because I faffed all day. Faffed all morning, and then spent ages trying to do the track and trace thing, and then tried to get my GoPro to work because I'm filming on a GoPro 9, so I can actually see myself now, which I bought in October. It's now January and I'm only just using it for the first time. I'm thinking this evening, or rather right now, before dinner gets brought up to me, of rearranging my desk a wee little bit. So this is my desk. If you've seen previous videos, you'll have seen us put this together. I think I might reorganize it a little bit because there are a lot more books here than there were originally, so they might need a new home. And if I'm to work at this desk tomorrow, because I do work from home 1 day a week. I have done ever since January last year. So I can still do that 1 day a week. I'll just be doing it in my room. And I could probably do just a little bit more space on the desk. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that now. Try and be somewhat productive. Last night was my first full day in isolation, technically. But I did go out for my PCR test and then got the results this morning. So this is like official. It's officially true that I tested positive. But I feel fine, as I've said before. I feel absolutely fine. Let us crack on with this desk and see what we can do about it. Because as I said, let's be productive. Let's be productive about this. I'm so glad I purchased this ring light because this orange lighting, it's not cutting it. So we'll just use this little mini portable ring light. To start off with, I think it's best probably to remove these cards. So we see what we're doing. I love that my mum picked cards with pheasants on it for me. I might still keep this thank you card up because it's a thank you card rather than a Christmas card, but I will find a home for it. Right, put these to the side. Right, that it's no longer for Christmas, so that can go in my candle bag, which I'm determined this week while I'm stuck in my room to burn as many candles as possible and try and run them down. I'm convinced that I have a candle buying hobby, not the candle burning hobby, but I will burn them this week so that I can buy more. Now, test one is actually see some of these books, because if these fit up here, I might move them. Do I move this entire bookcase up? But then the flowers look uneven. Let me point out what I mean. So I've got flowers, flowers this side, flowers up here. No flowers here but these dragged down, and then flowers over here. Do I move all of this up here and this down here? That's my current thought process. This top shelf's gonna stay the same. Moving things, that's what I was doing. Well, first of all, we don't need sunglasses on here, or my blue light glasses, or a candy, or a piece of candy. Right, move those little ornaments there, these ones. Spoke to my grandparents about this. I loved these at my grandparents' house, and apparently they were left there by the previous owners, and they were actually used to be keychains. So there you go. That's a little fun fact about one of my favourite little ornaments, this little alligator crocodile. Just move these out the way. Little picture frames. My friend took this picture of me this summer. Was it this summer? Maybe it was spring. I think it was spring. Picture of me and my family. Empty box which held my little 50s style radio. But I used it as a nice little step to raise the pictures up. Starting with this book. It's just moving all of these books. This Hamilton one I got last year for my birthday. Downton Abbey cookbook I got for Christmas. Puzzle book relating to the Enigma from Bletchley Park I also got for Christmas last year. No, not one just gone, not the one before. The one before that, I think. This Downton Abbey cocktail book, courtesy of one of my brothers for not Christmas just gone, the one before. And then a couple of other little books. Quiz on Hamilton. And then my aunt bought me this calligraphy ideas book for the wood burning that I do. I think before I put those in, let's get this up here. This bookend Matthew got for me for my birthday last year because he also ordered me this Hamilton the Revolution, which my parents also got for me. So he returned his because he got his second and bought me a book and instead. Okay, we're back to the weird orange light. But I think I've done it. It didn't take me too long, but I do quite like how it's now set up. So the top has stayed the same except I added that card. This side has more or less stayed the same, but I added these two decorations that were on this side over to here, and I put all the books that were down here up here, including these two which were on this side down here. Candles have stayed there because it's just a handy little candle pot, and I kept the family photo just here. And then down here I've split the photos up, so one on that side, one on this side, and this is swap sides as well. And I think it just looks a lot cleaner. A little bit less cluttered. Nice to work at. Plenty of space if I want to use a drawing pad, because my brother did lend me one. He lent me this one, which I'm going to use to try and play Passepartout. If you've ever heard of that game on Steam, it's like a drawing game. So my brother lent me this, which I was using to create designs and templates for my pyrography stuff that I've been doing, because I picked that up in the summer and I have been enjoying it. But I'm going to try and use it to play video game, because why not? It might not work because the drawing pad matches the size of your screen, and the drawing part of the game is like a tiny part of your screen. But you know, we'll see how it works. That's one job done. Took me less than 10 minutes. What do I do with my time now? Did I mention last night I watched a film? Last year I watched all of the Marvel films in timeline order, and then I watched in December, in the space of a couple of weeks, I watched all of, apart from the first 2 episodes, What If, because I did watch the first 2 episodes when they first came out, and then watched all of Hawkeye in the space of a couple of weeks. And now I just want to watch Marvel all over again. This time I'm going to watch it in release order, because why not? And I started last night with Iron Man. I don't want to rush into watching them all, like, in a rush, because I did that last year, trying to watch them all before Black Widow came out. I was like having to watch 2 or 3 a week. That's a lot. But there is a lot of Disney films I actually have to catch up on. I haven't seen Raya and the Last Dragon, I haven't seen Luca, I haven't seen Soul, and I know it's been out for a while, but I also haven't seen Finding Dory. And I prided myself on having seen all of the Pixar films. And I've been wanting to watch Incredibles 2 again for a while, but I want to watch the first one and then the second one. I want to watch them back to back, so I might do that this week. I'm just going to catch up on all the films that I haven't seen or haven't seen in a while. That's my plan. But at 20 to 5 on a Monday evening, it seems too early to start watching movies. Maybe I'll play that game I mentioned. Maybe I'll play Passepartout. I've made my desk space bigger. There's now space to put this drawing pad. I'm going to play Passepartout. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. And while I do that, I'm going to let the GoPro charge because it's running out of battery. Plans made. Plans made, people. Plans made. Cups of tea drunken. Drunk. Drinked. Hello, I'm back. It's still the same gate. Same day. That drawing pad worked. I could play my drawing game, except no one wanted to buy what I drew. Sad times. I've had dinner, and then Matthew asked if I wanted to play Stardew Valley, so now that's what we're about to do. Matthew's just making me a peppermint tea before we start, because I'm cold. I haven't closed my window since Thursday. We're now on Monday, but it is chillier today. It is also sleeting snow, so it must be cold outside if we can have flurries. And it is 8:25. I'll be back later on another day. This room is not going anywhere, and neither am I. Look, I'll even turn you around. Look, I can show you what I'm doing. Look, here you go. Please don't fall in the candle jar.